One of the things I found really interesting the last time that we talked, Tyler, is we talked about Animal and how when you guys first recorded it and first started playing it and even heard it on the radio, you didn't know how big it was actually going to get. And now you're going to play an arena tonight where 10,000 people are going to sing every single word to that song. So does it still surprise you when you step on stage and play Animal, the response that it gets?
I don't think it surprises me because it's almost our go-to. We've put it earlier in the set now that we have Everybody Talks where we can kind of close with that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's fun. I always get that little bit of like, okay, are they going to sing it back to me? Because I start the song just me singing the chorus. So it could get nerve-wracking if it didn't happen. And it's happened somewhere, like I think in London, where when we were first starting to play and we were just getting over there and I sang it and no one sang it back and it was really uncomfortable. I think it was on a recording.
Reality check.
That was the last time that ever happened.
Yeah. But it's been good.
Lessons in Love is the latest video that you guys shot, and it's a different type of video. There's a lot, I think it was more involved than a lot of the videos that you guys have shot before, obviously with the zombie theme. So
none of it makes sense.
No, but I think it's great, and going through the process of shooting it, how was it in comparison to the other videos that you guys have done?
The coolest thing about it is that we shot it at this old hospital where the original Nightmare on Elm Street was filmed, like down in the boiler room.
So it all makes sense.
So cool.
Yeah.
It was spooky, for real.
Yeah.
It's got to be, like, and I think of the Walking Dead sometimes, like, on that set, I know that this is their job, but it's got to be freaky at times with all these weird, strange, dead people walking around.
It was cool once the kids got into makeup for the zombies, to know them before and then to see them change it. And they really got into character. It was fun.
Especially when I ate that breakfast burrito that had been sitting in the sun all day.
And then
things got really weird.
You got really strange. You cleared the room. Weekend, it just was released as the next single off Picture Show. It's one of my favorite songs on the album, and one of the things I've noticed seeing you guys live and watching some of the different videos on YouTube is that the response to that song is crazy. It's one of those that we talked about earlier, where maybe if people haven't heard the album, they're not privy to that song, but that's an attention grabber with the crowd. So it's got to be fun to play.
It's been a fun live song. It's actually one of our oldest songs.
Yeah.
And it went through a lot of writing.
Yeah, 2008. That was first written in some kind of.
It started very.
2007.
It sounded like a Warrant song at first, where it started. We girl, yeah.
But there was no yeah, but
that was too manly for Warren. That was definitely.
Anytime you put a yeah at the end of it, it rocks. That's it.
Can we just talk about just real quick?
Sure.
Let's just take a little foray into the fact that people who don't buy the album wouldn't be privy to that song. You said that. I think it's a shame that these days people don't check out an album.
I agree.
Because I feel like
it's really simple.
We put
to
so
check
much.
out
I know. Even just in the previews on iTunes, just
Spotify,
a minute and a half.
Though,
You get a minute and a half.
Go,
that's half of our songs.
Like,
Spotify, the whole song. You know, whatever.
Isn't the whole album on Spotify?
Yeah.
Real simple.
Please, I plead with the American people.
Which, if you like any of our songs,
you'll like
listen to all of them.
Sure. I listen to the album. I love it.
Thank you.
So everyone else should. Picture Show, iTunes, Spotify, Neon Trees, yes.
This is the most important thing
at this day, at this table ever.